Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'd like to welcome you to a new series called The Need for Creed, written by our friend Muadhin Az-Zaman. The first one we're starting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one true God. We start with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allah is the one and only true God, Almighty Lord, ruler, King of kings. He is the protector and keeper of the universe, sustaining all things, everything big and small. Allah is the creator of everything, from atoms to galaxies far away, from ants to whales, to seeds and trees and seasons and nights and day. The most beautiful names belong to Allah. There are at least 99. If you remember and worship Allah by them, you will get Jannah in time. We shouldn't imagine what Allah looks like. That's just Shaitan's trick. We believe in Allah as He decided Himself, and that we must stick. A veil of light covers Allah's splendor. We cannot see Him with our eyes, but those in Jannah will see Allah's face. Truly, what a great prize. Allah is the same God who is mentioned in the Bible and the Torah too, but He has chosen Islam as His final deen. It is what we must turn to. Allah is above the seven heavens, above His throne, the King Most High. Even distressed believers cry, "Oh God, help me." Look up to the sky. Ya Allah. Allah created the universe in 6 days, never tired and needed to rest, never. He's always there to answer our prayers. To rely upon Allah is the best. We were created to worship Allah, so we need to know Him to be sure. The only way to find this is from Quran and Sunnah, holy and pure. Muslims thank Allah by praying, fasting, always being good for His sake. We live our lives to please Him. He gives us all we need, but He cannot, but He can also take. He can also take. Our Creator knows best how we should live and guided us to do the right thing. He sent prophets with books to take us out of darkness into light. Allah revealed Himself by His prophets. To some, like Moses, He spoke. The Quran is the most beautiful speech of Allah that guides all mankind and folk. Allah sees and hears everything. He knows fully what we think and do. He records everything before it happens. Only He knows the future too. Nothing happens unless Allah allows it. So it is only Allah whom we should fear. We should love, obey Allah more than our parents and all that we hold dear. Allah will forgive mankind for their sins, even if the sins were piled up high. But He has promised hell for those who do shirk and idol worships and lies. If a servant works for another than his master, how can he expect to be paid? Allah gets angry with those who do shirk. For His worship, we were made. Allah's hands, how they may be, are always open. He as kindly gives His gifts and freely to many. Without son or partner, He rules alone. He doesn't need help from anyone. The Most Kind sends down rain, all and both good and bad people feeds. He hates evil ones, but he loves good and will reward those for their good deeds. Allah will raise the dead and question all. The Master of Judgment Day, by his grace, all good will enter Jannah, while hell will be bad, and will stay. Allah was always and will be the greatest ever living, the first and the last, Lord of the worlds. He made and controlled the future, present, and past. The need for creed. Allah, the one true God. Until we meet again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah